Question number 1. Which of these is a dimension of health?
Good job. Your answer physical works well here. Question number 2. Which vitamin boosts your immune system? Well picked. Vitamin C is the correct answer. Question number 3. What is the role of protein in the body? Smart move. Builds and repairs tissues is an accurate answer. Question number 4. It is a team game played with oval ball. On track, rugby is the correct answer. Question number 5. Safe amount of weight to lose each week. Valid point. 1 tool bees is true.
Question number 6. Chicken, fish, and eggs are main source of?
Correct response. Proteins is the most accurate answer. Question number 7. What fat increases L's and lower ladles? Nicely done. Monounsaturated is a solid answer. Question number 8. What hormone does the pancreas produce? Correct. Insulin is the right answer. Question number 9. Which animal has the longest lifespan? Great job. Tortoise is the accurate answer. Question number 10. What is the word we use to run slowly? Solid response. Jog is a valid. Question number 11. Incisors, molars, and canines are dash. Great thinking. Teeth is the right choice. Question number 12. What is the full form of BBL in cricket? Excellent choice. Big Bash League is the right answer. Question number 13. Kickball is like which of these sports? Well done. Baseball is the right choice. Question number 14. There are 3 types of carbohydrates. Sharp thinking. False is the right choice. Question number 15. What team has the most Super Bowl wins? Nice selection. Steelers is the correct and valid answer. Question number 16. What is the best post-workout nutrient? Clear logic. Your choice proteins is sound and 100% true. Question number 17. In Vrikshasana, do you lie on your back? Strong choice. False is the right answer. Question number 18. Protein contains dash calories per gram? Right again. 4 is a valid answer.
Question number 19. Annulum antonym starts from dash nostril.
Excellent. Left is a brilliant choice. Question number 20. To maintain fluid levels the body needs. Right choice. Water is the best answer. Question number 21. Non-nutrient component of diet includes. Nice work. You chose flavors and it is correct. Question number 22. Which sport is mentioned in the lesson? You chose basketball and it is correct. Question number 23. Vitamins are dash and minerals are dash. You're right. Organic, inorganic is the correct answer.
Question number 24. In which team Messi and Neymar play for?
Smart pick. FC Barcelona is the correct choice. Question number 25. In this exercise, more oxygen is inhaled. You got it. Your choice aerobics is right. Question number 26. Which one is not a fat-soluble vitamin? Bravo. Vitamin C is the answer.
Question number 27. What profession deals with stinky feet? Good thinking. Podiatrist is the right answer.
Question number 28. In a trained athlete, VO2 max starts at? Exactly. 75% makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 29. Vitamin B2 is also known as riboflavin.
Well reasoned. True is the correct choice. Question number 30. In marching check is tap of which leg?
Perfect. Right is the correct choice. Question number 31. What nutrient provides us with energy? On track. Carbohydrate is the correct answer. Question number 32. It can be achieved in some months. Dash.
Bravo. Medium-term goals is the answer.
Question number 33. What piece of equipment is in the gym? Valid point. Treadmill is true. Question number 34. Yoga helps you focus. Focus means dash. Smart pick. To give attention is the correct choice. Question number 35. What are hazard risks associated with? Good thinking. Negative results is the right answer. Question number 36. How much water is present in our body? Strong choice. 70% is the right answer. Question number 37. Dash! Our team has just scored a goal. Good job. Your answer, Bravo, works well here. Question number 38. Daily fluid recommendations for women. Exactly. 11.5 cups per day makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 39. Skipping meals helps in losing weight. Great job. False is the accurate answer. Question number 40. World Food Day occurs annually on dash. Right choice. 16 October is the best answer.
Question number 41. Nutrients are divided into dash groups.
Excellent. 2 is a brilliant choice. Question number 42. Which answer best tests your endurance? You chose marathon, and it is correct. Question number 43. Which of these is not a macronutrient? Clear logic. Your choice air is sound and 100% true. Question number 44. Before an event, an athlete should eat? Well done. 4 hours before event is the right choice. Question number 45. Maintain hydration status is necessary. Nicely done. During training is a solid answer. Question number 46. Which is the national sports of India? Solid response. Hockey is a valid choice. Question number 47. What do we use to make the food sweet?
You're right. Sugar is the correct answer.
Question number 48. Dash is one benefit of daily exercise?
Nice work. You chose all of the above, and it is correct.
Question number 49. Which snack is most calorically dense?
Well reasoned. Peanut butter is the correct choice.
Question number 50. Most of the body is made up of water?
Great thinking. True is the right choice.
Question number 51. The largest mineral in the human body?
Well picked. Calcium is the correct answer.
Question number 52. In where do we have to put basketball? Excellent choice. Basket is the right answer. Question number 53. What is one food that never goes bad? Right again. Honey is a valid answer. Question number 54. Which of these is a locomotive skill? Smart move. Skipping is an accurate answer. Question number 55. Carbohydrates and fats are dash food. Nice selection. Protective food is the correct and valid answer. Question number 56. A soccer goal is worth dash point. Correct. 1 is the right answer. Question number 57. How long a person can expect to live? Correct response. Life expectancy is the most accurate answer. Question number 58. What is the best intra-workout drink?
You got it? Your choice sports drink is right.
Question number 59. Which of these is not pitfall of diet? Sharp thinking. Insomnia is the right choice.
Question number 60. Defense is the team without the ball.
Perfect. True is the correct choice.
Question number 61. Dash food is not good for your health.
Smart move. Junk is an accurate answer.
Question number 62. The oxidative system kicks in at dash.
Strong choice. Cho 3 min is the right answer.
Question number 63. Which food group do we need to limit? Nice selection. Fats oils is the correct and valid answer. Question number 64. What is the best diet for an athlete?
Valid point. None. Intuitive eating is true.
Question number 65. A basketball game begins with a dash.
On track. Jump ball is the correct answer.
Question number 66. How many bones are in the human body? Solid response. 2-6 is a valid choice.
Question number 67. What is the calorific value of water?
Smart pick. So joules calorie is the correct choice.
Question number 68. What is control risk associated with?
Great thinking. Uncertainty about the outcome is the right choice. Question number 69. How many bases are there in kickball?
Nicely done. 4 is a solid answer.
Question number 70. The energy-giving nutrient is called.
Correct response. Carbohydrate is the most accurate answer. Question number 71. What sport do you play with a stick? Good job. Your answer hockey works well here.
Question number 72. Your body's main source of energy is.
Great job. Carbohydrates is the accurate answer.
Question number 73. Vitamins and minerals are dash food. Right again. Protective food is a valid answer. Question number 74. How many teams are there in the NFL?
Well picked. 32 is the correct answer. Question number 75. Boiling water will dash the noodles.
Nice work. You chose soften, and it is correct. Question number 76. The person with the dash score wins.
Bravo. Lowest is the answer.
Question number 77. You do this in a pool or in the sea. Excellent choice. Go swimming is the right answer.
Question number 78. National Sports Day is celebrated on.
Good thinking. 29th August is the right answer.
Question number 79. Vitamin K is a water-soluble vitamin. Well reasoned. False is the correct choice.
Question number 80. Lack of proper nutrients in the diet.
Well done. Malnutrition is the right choice.
Question number 81. Quick release energy is provided by. Right choice. Carbohydrates is the best answer. Question number 82.
which is not a type of carbohydrate. Clear logic. Your choice fat is sound and 100% true. Question number 83. Saffron color in our flag indicates. You're right. Courage and sacrifice is the correct answer. Question number 84. What sport has the phrase, "on deck"? You got it. Your choice softball baseball is right. Question number 85. Spinal injuries could result in dash. You chose paralysis and life-threatening. And it is correct. Question number 86. We have learned that there are dash. Excellent. 5 dimensions health is a brilliant choice. Question number 87. Kapalbhati starts from dash nostril. Correct. Right is the right answer. Question number 88. What sport needs the most exercise? Perfect. Hockey is the correct choice. Question number 89. These help your body fight diseases. Exactly. Vitamins make sense, and it is right choice. Question number 90. This mudra is used while meditation. Sharp thinking. Meditation money is the right choice. Question number 91. It is necessary dash to be healthy. Nice work. You chose balance, a balanced diet, and it is correct. Question number 92. Choose the unsaturated fat choices. You chose all of the above, and it is correct. Question number 93. Running in place increase your dash. Perfect. Heart rate is the correct choice. Question number 94. What is opportunity risk taken for?
On track. To achieve positive outcomes is the correct answer.
Question number 95 dash is the ability to move rapidly. You're right. Speed is the correct answer. Question number 96. The energy from food is measured in. Right choice. Kilocalories is the best answer.
Question number 97. Egg, meat, fish are rich source of.
Right again. Protein is a valid answer.
Question number 98. I help you to teach and I am a dash.
Nicely done. Teacher is a solid answer. Question number 99. Mineral that helps to avoid anemia.
Smart pick. Iron is the correct choice.
Question number 100. Vitamin C comes from the dash group. Well picked. Fruits is the correct answer. Question number 101. How many rings are in Olympic logo?
You got it. Your choice 5 is right.
Question number 102. What is the goal of losing weight? Excellent. Negative energy balance is a brilliant choice. Question number 103. Sports nutritionists are overrated. Well reasoned. False is the correct choice. Question number 104. 50% of your grains should be dash. Bravo! Whole grain is the answer. Question number 105. Carbohydrates contain elements of. Good job. Your answer carbon, hydrogen and oxygen works well here. Question number 106. What is the call for carbohydrate? Exactly. Ford call makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 107. A touchdown is worth dash point. Strong choice. 6 is the right answer. Question number 108. Yogurt belongs to what food group? Well done. Dairy is the right choice. Question number 109. A serving of meat would equal dash. Great thinking. Deck of cards is the right choice.
Question number 110. How do you move with a basketball?
Great job. Dribble it is the accurate answer. Question number 111. What are carbohydrates made up of? Correct. Glucose is the right answer. Question number 112. Do you use a bat to play kickball? Valid point. No is true. Question number 113. Ricket is caused by deficiency of? Solid response. Vitamin D is a valid choice. Question number 114. Where are your abdominal muscles? Correct response. Stomach is the most accurate answer. Question number 115. What do bananas contain a lot of? Clear logic. Your choice potassium is sound and 100% true. Question number 116. How many Olympic rings are there? Sharp thinking. 5 is the right choice. Question number 117. Trypsin help in the digestion of? Nice selection. Protein is the correct and valid answer. Question number 118. There are 2 types of motivation. Good thinking. Extrinsic and intrinsic is the right answer. Question number 119. The body's main source of energy. Excellent choice. Carbohydrates is the right answer. Question number 120. Identify the 3 macronutrients. Smart move. Carbohydrate, fat, protein is an accurate answer. Question number 121. What do athletes need for energy? Valid point. Carbohydrates is true. Question number 122. Closer to the surface of the skin. Bravo. Superficial is the answer. Question number 123. What is the best footwear for pee? Correct. Tennis shoes is the right answer. Question number 124. Which sport is played on a pitch? Exactly. Rugby makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 125. Jumping jacks are dash exercises. Great job. Aerobic is the accurate answer. Question number 126. What do bodybuilders need to eat? Great thinking. Protein is the right choice. Question number 127. This asana helps in height growth. On track. Tadasana is the correct answer. Question number 128. Tofu, soy products, eggs, chicken. Excellent choice. Protein is the right answer. Question number 129. Which are the fat-soluble vitamin? Right choice. ADEK is the best answer. Question number 130. Sources of proteins includes dash. Clear logic. Your choice. Spinach is sound and 100% true. Question number 131. Who is faster runner in the world? Correct response. Usain Bolt is the most accurate answer. Question number 132. Vitamin destroyed by heat and air. Well reasoned. Vitamin C is the correct choice. Question number 133. Calcium and iron are too popular. Well done. Minerals is the right choice. Question number 134. Where do we do sports at college? Perfect. Sport shawl is the correct choice. Question number 135. Which is not a function of fiber? Nice selection. Hormone production is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 136. The three types of carbohydrates are.
Good job. Your answer monosaccharide, disaccharide, polysaccharide works well here.
Question number 137. In Padmasambhava, the word Padma means.
Nice work. You chose lotus, and it is correct.
Question number 138. In which sport there is no ball? Strong choice. Boxing is the right answer. Question number 139. I help to do gym and I am a dash. You got it. Your choice gym instructor is right.
Question number 140. This asana increases flexibility. Nicely done. All the above is a solid answer.
Question number 141. How many types of fat are there? Smart move. 4 is an accurate answer. Question number 142. A person who treats sick people.
Excellent. Doctor is a brilliant choice.
Question number 143. How many players are in Kho-Kho? Well picked. 9 is the correct answer. Question number 144. Archery is the national game of.
Good thinking. Bhutan is the right answer.
Question number 145. Which nutrient gives you energy?
Sharp thinking. Carbohydrates is the right choice.
Question number 146. How is energy stored in muscles?
You're right, as glycogen is the correct answer.
Question number 147. How to identify our strong foot? Solid response. Langdi is a valid choice. Question number 148. Closer to the trunk of the body.
You chose proximal, and it is correct.
Question number 149. The main source of vitamin C is.
Right again. Guava is a valid answer.
Question number 150. Moving around and doing things. Smart pick. Physical activity is the correct choice. Question number 151. How does calcium help our body? Smart move. Build strong bones is an accurate answer. Question number 152. Sucrose is a disaccharide from. Great thinking. Glucose plus fructose is the right choice. Question number 153. From which one we do get flour?
Exactly. Wheat makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 154. This vitamin is a water-soluble.
Nice work. You chose vitamin C, and it is correct.
Question number 155. What is necessary to cook food?
Nice selection. Water is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 156. What is muscle in Vietnamese?
Nicely done. Muscle is a solid answer.
Question number 157. Piperine is a compound found in.
Bravo. Pepper is the answer.
Question number 158. What's another name for soccer? Good thinking. Football is the right answer. Question number 159. How long is a thesis statement?
Strong choice. 1-2 sentences is the right answer.
Question number 160. Peanut butter, almonds, walnuts? You chose incomplete protein, and it is correct. Question number 161. How many food groups are there? Right choice. 5 is the best answer.
Question number 162. World Yoga Day is celebrated on.
Well picked. 21st June is the correct answer. Question number 163. How does exercise help the body?
On track. It strengthens muscles is the correct answer. Question number 164. Deficiency of vitamin D causes. Perfect. Rickets is the correct choice. Question number 165. Balanced diet is important for. Good job. Your answer all the above works well here. Question number 166. Which is not physical activity? Correct response. Drive a car is the most accurate answer. Question number 167. I take the peas out of the dash. Solid response. Pod is a valid choice. Question number 168. Energy in food comes from dash. Valid point. Carbohydrates is true.
Question number 169. Vitamin C is also known as dash. Clear logic. Your choice ascorbic is sound and 100% true. Question number 170. What is the taste of tamarind?
Well reasoned. Sour is the correct choice. Question number 171. In which sport do you dribble? Excellent. Basketball is a brilliant choice. Question number 172. Change in direction is known as. You're right. Agility is the correct answer. Question number 173. The main role of protein is to. Correct. Build and repair muscle is the right answer.
Question number 174. Having too much fat is called.
Sharp thinking. Obesity is the right choice.
Question number 175. Digestion begins in the dash.
Well done. Mouth is the right choice.
Question number 176. What is the full form of psi?
Excellent choice. Sports Authority of India is the right answer. Question number 177. Hair and nails are made up of. Smart pick. Proteins is the correct choice.
Question number 178. Name 3 protein-rich foods.
Right again. All the above is a valid answer.
Question number 179. Seafood is a type of protein.
You got it. Your choice true is right. Question number 180. In which year hockey was made?
Great job. 3 March 1875 is the accurate answer.
Question number 181. What's the main purpose of pee?
Good job. Your answer all of the above works well here. Question number 182. You can do this up a mountain. Great job. Go climbing is the accurate answer. Question number 183. Sunlight is a good source of. Nicely done. Vitamin D is a solid answer.
Question number 184. Dash makes your bones strong. Smart pick. Milk is the correct choice.
Question number 185. What nutrient builds muscles? Right again. Protein is a valid answer. Question number 186. Griffin Middle School is the. Excellent. Pride is a brilliant choice. Question number 187. Oatmeal, pasta, and cornbread. Smart move. Carbohydrate is an accurate answer. Question number 188. What is the cal for protein? Perfect. 4-cal is the correct choice. Question number 189. Which food is the healthiest? Well done. Apple is the right choice. Question number 190. Which vitamin is in bananas? You chose vitamin C, and it is correct. Question number 191. Where was basketball started? Bravo. New York City. Now is the answer.
Question number 192. They are working on the dash.
Well picked. Computer is the correct answer.
Question number 193. Shape of volleyball court is.
Solid response. Rectangular is a valid choice.
Question number 194. Vitamin K is essential for.
Nice selection. Normal coagulation of blood is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 195. I like a dash in my free time.
You're right. To go jogging is the correct answer.
Question number 196. She dash listening to music.
Right choice. Is the best answer.
Question number 197. How do you treat a fracture?
Well reasoned. Immobilize the area is the correct choice.
Question number 198. Make half of your plate dash.
Strong choice. Fruits and vegetables is the right answer.
Question number 199. Pulses are a good source of.
Exactly. Proteins make sense and it is right choice.
Question number 200. What is a healthy breakfast?
Correct response. Oats and berries is the most accurate answer.
Question number 201. Eat dash before competition. Sharp thinking. 3-4 hours is the right choice.
Question number 202. Farther from the midline.
Correct. Alateral is the right answer.
Question number 2 and 3. Vitamin D is also called as.
Nice work. You chose sunshine vitamin and it is correct.
Question number 2 and 4. Choose the correct spelling.
Excellent choice. Decision is the right answer.
Question number 2 and 5. Energy consists of what?
Good thinking. Liquids and food is the right answer.
Question number 206. Fats are also known as dash.
Great thinking. Lipids is the right choice.
Question number 207. Dash. Give your body energy.
Clear logic. Your choice carbohydrates is sound and 100% true.
Question number 208. Dash. Keep your body healthy. On track. Vitamins and minerals is the correct answer.
Question number 209. Did you enjoy P this year? You got it. Your choice yes is right.
Question number 210. Why is hard work rewarding?
Valid point. All the above is true.
Question number 211. How is football played with?
You chose ball with legs. And it is correct.
Question number 212. Who is the legend of hockey?
Valid point. Major Dhyan Chand is true.
Question number 213. Graham crackers and cookies.
Solid response. Sugar is a valid choice.
Question number 214. What sport do you tackle in?
Well done. Football is the right choice. Question number 215. How many lungs do you have?
Smart pick. 2 is the correct choice.
Question number 216. Bile is made in the dash.
Nicely done. Liver is a solid answer.
Question number 217. Dash build bone and teeth.
Great thinking. Minerals is the right choice.
Question number 218. A very bad medical problem.
Well picked. Serious illness is the correct answer.
Question number 219. This is not an Indian game.
You're right. Cricket is the correct answer. Question number 221. Exchange carbohydrate is? Well reasoned. 15 cal is the correct choice. Question number 221. Soccer is played on a dash. Smart move. Pitch is an accurate answer. Question number 222. What is this Bhujangasana? Right again. Snake pose is a valid answer. Question number 223. Beans, pork chops, cashews. Strong choice. Protein is the right answer. Question number 224. Which sports have goalies? You got it. Your choice, hockey and soccer, is right. Question number 225. Eating healthy is called? Correct. Nutrition is the right answer. Question number 226. Goals should be specific. Good thinking. True is the right answer.
Question number 227. Saturated and unsaturated.
Excellent. Fat is a brilliant choice. Question number 228. Dash helps build muscles. On track. Protein is the correct answer. Question number 229. Kabaddi is developed from? Great job. Wrestling is the accurate answer. Question number 230. National game of India is? Nice work. You chose Kabaddi and it is correct. Question number 231. Who help us to do sports? Exactly. Coach makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 232. Who discovered vitamin E? Clear logic. Your choice, Elmer McCallum, is sound and 100% true. Question number 233. What's the order for water? Perfect. 6-8 cups is the correct choice. Question number 234. Which one is not a fruit? Correct response. Hamburger is the most accurate answer. Question number 235. Diabetic people need to? Nice selection. Reduce water intake is the correct and valid answer. Question number 236. She is dash her homework. Good job. Your answer doing works well here. Question number 237. Which one do we eat raw? Sharp thinking. Cucumber is the right choice. Question number 238. What helps reduce stress? Excellent choice. Yoga is the right answer. Question number 239. Who won the last NBA MVP? Bravo. Stephen Curry is the answer. Question number 240. Lactose is also known as? Right choice. Milk sugar is the best answer. Question number 241. What does beer stand for? Right choice. Basal metabolic rate is the best answer. Question number 242. What sport uses a puck? Solid response. Hockey is a valid choice. Question number 243. Name 3 healthy food.
Smart move. Vegetables, fruits, bread is an accurate answer.
Question number 244. What does aerobic mean? Excellent. With oxygen is a brilliant choice. Question number 245. Eggs are rich source of?
Correct. Protein is the right answer.
Question number 246. Seal is secreted by dash. Nice work. You chose gastric gland and it is correct. Question number 247. An illness of the heart? On track. Heart disease is the correct answer.
Question number 248 is the Zone East slogan.
Well reasoned. Young and strong is the correct choice. Question number 249. We get D vitamin from.
You chose sunlight, and it is correct.
Question number 250. Necessary for survival.
Bravo. Water is the answer.
Question number 251. Farther from the trunk. Exactly. Distal makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 252. Balanced diet includes. You're right. All of the above is the correct answer. Question number 253. Which is not a mineral?
Perfect. Vitamins is the correct choice.
Question number 254. Where's bile produces? Great thinking. Liver is the right choice. Question number 255. Healthy food is dash.
Well picked. Vegetables and fruits is the correct answer.
Question number 256. Who won the Super Bowl? Nicely done. Patriots is a solid answer. Question number 257. Fruit, juices, and soup. You got it? Your choice water is right. Question number 258. Fruits and vegetables. Strong choice. Vitamins is the right answer. Question number 259. P is a short form of. Valid point. Physical education is true. Question number 260. Which is not healthy? Correct response. Eat chocolate is the most accurate answer. Question number 261. Tea, coffee, lemonade. Clear logic. Your choice water is sound and 100% true. Question number 262. Glucose is a type of. Good job. Your answer simple carbohydrates works well here. Question number 263. Front of the body. Great job. A anterior is the accurate answer. Question number 264. Iodine, iron, calcium. Excellent choice. Minerals is the right answer. Question number 265. What fruit is yellow? Smart pick. Banana is the correct choice. Question number 266. What do ligaments do? Right again. Connects bone to bone is a valid answer. Question number 267. What does PE mean? Well done. Physical education is the right choice. Question number 268. Sport helps you dash. Good thinking. Sleep better is the right answer. Question number 269. Why do we do warm up? Sharp thinking. To warm our muscles is the right choice. Question number 270. P stands for dash. Nice selection. Personal protective equipment is the correct and valid answer. Question number 271. What do tendons do? You got it. Your choice, connect bone to muscle, is right. Question number 272. PED stands for. Well picked. Performance enhancing drugs is the correct answer. Question number 273. Who discovered bi? Valid point. Adolphe Quetelet is true. Question number 274. pH of human body is. Excellent choice. 7.0 is the right answer. Question number 275. Sports help you too. Well done. Sleep better is the right choice. Question number 276. What stands for Z? Right again. Zone East is a valid answer. Question number 277. Carbs is short for. Good job. Your answer, carbohydrates, works well here. Question number 278. What is the NATA? Good thinking. National Athletic Trainers Association is the right answer. Question number 279. Full form of me. Perfect. Body mass index is the correct choice. Question number 280. Identify Cis-12 Exactly. Glucose makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 281. Full form of HEF. Smart pick. Health-related physical fitness is the correct choice. Question number 282. ABCDK. On track. Vitamins is the correct answer. Question number 283. What is obesity?
Correct. Too much body fat is the right answer.
Question number 284. You do sports too? Sharp thinking. Stay healthy is the right choice. Question number 285. Calcium and iron.
Right choice. Mineral is the best answer.
Question number 286. Towards the feet.
Great thinking. Inferior is the right choice. Question number 287. Solid or liquid? Nice work. You chose fats, and it is correct. Question number 288. Plant or animal? Clear logic. Your choice proteins is sound and 100% true. Question number 289. What is a carb? Strong choice. Pasta is the right answer.
Question number 290. Swimming.
Well reasoned. Go is the correct choice. Question number 291. Football. Nicely done. Play is a solid answer.
Question number 292. Hicking.
Smart move. Go is an accurate answer. Question number 293. Tennis. You chose play. And it is correct. Question number 294. By measures. Great job. Body fat is the accurate answer.
Question number 295. Hockey.
You're right. Play is the correct answer. Question number 296. Fructose is. Correct response. Monosaccharide is the most accurate answer. Question number 297. Fried foods. Solid response. Saturated fats is a valid choice. Question number 298. Starches. Bravo. Polysaccharide is the answer. Question number 299. Sugar is. Excellent. Addicting is a brilliant choice. Question number 300. Thurs is.
Nice selection. Refuel, rebuild, rehydrate is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 301. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Sharp thinking. Contact Narayan Chengder on Facebook is the right choice.